Hello everyone, and yes, I am back again with yet another update regarding the Arkham Asylum Supervillains empty box from the Black Friday Night Models order. I wasn't expecting to do an update this soon, let alone at all, really. But things escalated quite quickly after the update that I posted, I think on the 9th. So that was just a couple of days ago. After that video went live, I got contacted again by Night Model support, and this kind of shed some light on the confusion regarding the final email I'd received from them prior to that update video. And it turns out, they say, that they sent out a replacement for this empty box on the 23rd of December, which is when I spoke to the community manager. They contacted me. He didn't really make it clear in the email he sent me, but apparently they sent out a replacement on that date. Now, as of yet, haven't seen head nor hair of that, but they said that's what they sent out, and that's where the confusion lay when I asked them what about the FedEx bill. The confusion was they thought I was saying I had to pay that much to get the replacement, which is not the case. It was based on the original order, and as I stated in the last update video, that was down to the value of the order, incurring more customs tax when it arrived. FedEx pays it for you, and then they charge you and put a lovely £15 to £20 handling fee on top, so they get a little bit of profit. That's not on Night Models, that's just what they do, FedEx does. But anyway, they claimed they sent that out. They said if it hasn't arrived yet, give it until the 14th of January and then contact us again and we'll send it out again, expedited, fully tracked, FedEx, etc. I replied and said, okay, I haven't received anything yet, I'll give it till the 14th and I'll let you know. I think less than 2 hours later from that email, maybe even an hour to 2 hours after that email, they got back in touch again to say, actually we've decided we're not going to wait, we're just going to send out another replacement. And they sent it out via full tracking. They provided the tracking code. FedEx sent me an email as well, so I know it was all legit. And less than 24 hours later, this just arrived. I pulled off the shipping label on top because it has personal information on it. Haven't opened it yet though, but this is what they have sent, and it is presumably my replacement, which comes in a box, and it definitely is sprue because I shook it and I know it's not empty. So hopefully this will be the end of it entirely, like completely the end of it. I want to put this to rest. This is not a drama channel. This is supposed to just be fun miniature games and fun unboxings. I want this to be the end of it. I'm going to have one more word on the subject though after we see what's actually in here. Alright, I think I almost have it off. I'll probably have cut out a little bit of me struggling with trying to have this in frame but then also opening it. It's just because I want it all to be on camera. It's opening. There we go. Oh, it's wait a minute, there's more in here as well though. They did say they might be sending something as compensation. I really honestly just wanted my stuff. Now you will note that it is cellophane wrapped. It definitely has sprue in it. We'll look at it in a second. But they also have sent a Gotham King Batman in cellophane. This is a part of another thing they did on Black Friday, but it was out of my price range based on what I'd already spent. A set of skins, essentially, you can use for different factions. So this is for if you run a Batman crew, and they had like a bunch of them, like Mr. Freeze, Joker, Two-Face, Bane, very nice looking. I don't know if they were just orderable from them directly. I think I saw them listed on a third-party retailer in the UK. Oh. And for some reason, Deadshot. Thanks. I guess. I already have Deadshot, but that's okay. I could give this away to someone actually as a present or something, but thank you. That's nice. I am going to focus on what I ordered. I want it all on camera, so I'm opening the cellophane on camera. I want there to be no cuts. We are seeing if everything is as it should. Honestly, I was expecting just a bag of sprue and I would have been fine with that. I've already got the box. I didn't need two. But I guess, okay, there's no cardboard insert in this one, strangely, but we do have, see, that's all they needed to mail out. Just that. Let's have a look. Oh, a little tightly packed, there we go. So there should be 5 bases, yep, there is. For Penguin, Two-Face, Scarecrow, Harley, and Joker. So, that would be Two-Face's body. I want to make sure there's all the parts. This is part of the Joker. I'm laying them out as best I can. Again, I want to be sure. There is that Scarecrow. And then we have Penguin, very obviously Penguin. Then we have Miss Harley Quinn. Okay, so she needs an arm and whatnot. Let's see, let me just look at this. This is Two-Face, I think. It looks like it's Two-Face, is two hands, because it's got his Tommy gun there. A bit of cleanup to do on the Tommy gun, but that's fine. So that's with him there, so that's fine. And then this is definitely Penguin's arms and head, so that's all fine. That goes right there, that's him complete. There's the one that matters. Scarecrow's head, his claw hand, or the injectors, and his scythe. That was the model I was most looking forward to. And I didn't get to talk about this in the original unboxing, and I really wanted to talk about it. He has a rule which implies there is a gimmick to a Scarecrow crew that's coming, and that is very exciting. So I wanted to, I just realised I should be pointing this down a little bit more. There we go. And then we have, this should be all Harley's bits. Two hands, the other leg, and her head. And then Joker, his other leg with the bit that goes into the base, both hands. And is that a complete head? Nope, I was holding it the wrong way. It is. That is everything as it should be, thankfully. That is all I wanted. I just wanted what I paid for, and I am glad to have it. I'm very happy that they were very kind to send a Gotham King miniature. We'll take a quick look at this because I'm really curious about it because it looks awesome. But before we do that, let me collect my thoughts. One last thing to say on this matter regarding this whole mess. Alright, so I am happy that the matter is resolved. I have what I paid for. I got a compensatory gift as well, which I appreciate. That is the end of it as far as I'm concerned. And originally when I did that unboxing, I obviously wasn't expecting to get an empty box. It's the first time I've ever had anything that egregious, whether it be an order directly from Night Models or from a third-party retailer that stocks them. But over the years I have had miscast bits, I've had missing limbs, broken off bits prior to them using this better resin. So I'm glad this is fixed. I know for a fact there's a lot of people who also had issues with their Black Friday orders. My friend still hasn't heard back from support, and he got a starter set he didn't order and a set of objective cards he didn't order, the big box of all of them I think it was. That's a ridiculous amount of value goods that he didn't order but someone else probably did, that is missing them because they got put into my friend's order instead of theirs. Then there's people who talked in the comments about not getting or getting the wrong boxes, missing parts from boxes. That's a problem that doesn't happen as much. It does happen, but it doesn't happen as much with other companies. I know that Night Models is probably quite a small company, probably a small employee base, they're probably all friends, but there's some part of the company that isn't doing its job. Be it QA, quality assurance, be it the warehouse staff itself. There's mistakes being made on a consistent basis greater than any other miniature company I've personally bought from, and I'm sure other people will agree with that. Obviously I don't know how many sales you're doing in general. Maybe the errors fall within your expected estimates, but it ruins customer experiences, as does the general response or attitude they seem to get when trying to pursue getting missing parts. You have this strange defensiveness with how you talk with customers, like you think they're trying to screw you. They're not. 99% of them are not. They just want what they paid for, like I did. Like say for instance, say I bought Batman the Cult here, and I open it and is missing a hand. That can happen, whatever. If I get in touch with support, all it should be a case of is me saying, hey, I bought this, that hand is missing, here's a photo to show the sprue inside, to show what part is missing, could you send me a replacement now? And all your support needs to do is say, oh, we're sorry that happened, accidents happen, we'll get that sent out within X number of days, based on where you are in the world, it will take X number of days to reach you. Just send them a baggie like this in an envelope, don't send a big box, don't send them another replacement box, just send them the thing they're missing. It's that easy. Like, it's not hard. You keep the customer happy, they'll accept that mistakes happen, and you don't lose a customer for life. Like, I've been buying from you directly or indirectly for over 3 years now, because I've been doing it longer than this channel's existed, and this channel just celebrated 3 years. I've had little mistakes over the years, and sometimes if it's just a missing hand or whatever, I won't get in touch with support to get a replacement because of how tedious the process feels. How much it feels like battering your head against a wall. It shouldn't feel like that. And that's the biggest problem your company has. And I'm not the only one who's experienced this. Granted, I seem to have got a little bit of preferential treatment because I have a YouTube channel and basically I'm the only one who covers your game. I do that because I like your game. 3rd edition is the best edition of this game that's existed. I like it a lot. The quality of the models are fantastic. All the new sculpts are great. They're wonderful. I like them a lot. I never once trashed the game in the complaining about, the empty box, because I like the game a lot. And other people like it as well, but they're put off by the customer service, the poor communication, and the shoddy work your warehouse does. I get if you've all been friends for years and whatnot, but if someone's not pulling their weight, if someone is dragging down your company's reputation and costing you customers, they either need to shape up or get out. And I know it's your business, you can do what you want. I'm just telling you how it feels as the customer of many years, spending many hundreds of euros, sometimes monthly, on your game and enjoying it, but still, that's how it comes across. Your warehouse has issues that must be solved. That's basically the end of it. That's all I have to say about it. With that, I will open up and take a look at the Batman Gotham King. Alright, I have removed the cellophane. Let's have a little look. I was just thinking, how hilarious it would be if this was missing something. I wouldn't pursue it, it wouldn't matter. I would just find it honestly just genuinely really funny at this point. But, sorry for getting on a soapbox there a little bit. It's not really my business to tell a different company how to do their business, but I worked in retail for over 10 years before I did what I do now, and I know the game you have to play to just do customer service. You don't even need to be sincere when you say sorry on behalf of the company you work for. It's just part of the dance that you do it. You do it and then you just expedite the solution. That's all you need to do. So it looks like there's actually 2 base size options, is there? So let's have a little look here. And again, even when I was complaining about getting an empty box in the Black Friday order, I hope it's understood I was still complimenting the quality of the sculpts, the fantastic custom bases all the Blackfire stuff has. Their sculpts are so good, and the game is very good. It's just the stuff around the game that needs to be worked on. So it looks like we've got well, he's sitting in his chair at the back computer presumably, so that's like the little base here, and then this slots on somehow. Oh, it needs to be trimmed a little bit, and then the chair itself goes like there-ish. Again, this is a stand-in for any Batman you want, any leader Batman. It's just a stand-in for him if you want a really neat looking miniature. Like the theme of the miniatures were all them sitting in thrones essentially, with themed thrones. And then over here, we've got both his legs, 1 leg, 2 leg, and then what is this? What is that part? Oh wait, no, the headrest is, oh yeah, it is the headrest. There's a higher headrest behind him, and then we've got 2 gloves, which is not in focus, and his head. So thank you very much for the gift. I don't really deserve specialized, special treatment. I hope that everybody gets what they're missing, but thank you very much for that. And as I say, I already have the Deadshot. I'll give it to a friend who wants it. So, but thank you for that. I will give it to someone who uses it. If you have had an issue with an order with Knight models, I would still say persist, be polite. They're people. They don't deserve to be shouted at or anything like that. Be polite, but be persistent. If you're missing something, document everything, take photos, take proof, and stick with it. I think they had a lot of issues with Black Friday, probably because they were so busy, because the sale was so large. That doesn't excuse it, just to be clear, but it does perhaps explain why they suddenly had an increase in errors, because they were getting better. But that's going to do it. Thank you very much. I'm putting this matter to bed. I'm happy I got what I ordered. I was really looking forward to the Arkham Asylum supervillains, especially Scarecrow. I really hope Scarecrow's getting a crew. I will go all in on that. But yeah, this is the end of the matter, I hope. And again, I sincerely hope everybody else gets their problems sorted as well. Thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now.